holidays, the sun, the beach, the sea, the culture, and taking photos. Dozens of photos, hundreds of photos. Digital cameras make it easy. But do you want to manage hundreds of photos when you're back at home? So try something different. Challenge yourself to describe your whole holiday in, say, just 8 expressive photos. For our 5-day stay on the Greek island of Santorini, we have a typical holiday kit in our camera bag. A Nikon D40, the VR Zoom Nikon 18-55mm lens for short and medium distances, and the VR Zoom Nikon 55-200mm lens for longer distances. Or if you like to travel light, take the VR Zoom Nikon 18-200mm lens instead. It has the same range as the previous 2 lenses combined, a very elegant and handy alternative. If you're an advanced photographer, then you'll also want a wide-angle lens. Take a Zoom Nikon 12-24mm for those extreme wide-angle shots. A separate flash, such as the SB400 or SB600, can also be very handy. It sounds obvious, but before departure, check you have your memory cards, chargers, cables, plugs, and the right voltage adapter in your bag. You'll want to find and photograph the most beautiful places. Travel guides are helpful, as well as the tourist office. And of course, take a look at what's on the postcards. But remember that nothing beats tips from the locals. They know where to go and how to get there. What do we know about Santorini? It's an island with high volcanic cliffs. Its slopes are lined with white houses, a flawless scene punctuated by numerous blue dome churches. The Santorini locals say that the most beautiful sunsets in the world are to be found here. We want to capture all of this in photographs. What attracts our attention most are the colours, pastel shades and bright colours. We'll make that the theme for our selection of 8 photos. Together, they should give a stylised image of Santorini. This photo says almost everything. You're almost able to taste the chilled wine on the little table, the sun, the clear sky, and the pleasant view. The vivid deep blue colours are all heightened by using a Nikon polarization filter. How has this stylised variation become such an expressive photo? By shooting from a low angle, the glasses come out exquisitely placed against that striking blue background. Here, the composition has been carefully considered. The small town of Oya is a labyrinth of narrow streets. We're looking for a suitable spot for a photo. This narrow opening offers seclusion as well as a view. We want to shoot the whole scene, so we use the Nikon 12-24mm lens. With this, we'll be able to capture more in the photo. Santorini is swarming with picturesque churches and domes, so we should try to photograph at least one of them. We choose an unusual angle and use the Nikon 18-200mm lens so we can zoom in on the details. A detail of the building, photographed with a tight focus, can express much more than a photo of the whole church. Of course, we take many more photos than the final 8 we want to use to depict our holiday. So it's handy to have more than one memory card with us and a laptop or storage device. Hang on, we've missed a very important element: people. Santorini harbour is always busy with boats, animals and people. A splendidly weathered face can tell 100 stories. And it's nice that you can show your subject the results straight away. And of course, when you're in a fishing harbour, you must also photograph the fish. Naturally, what we can't overlook is the unrivaled sunset. We just approach it a bit differently. Not the sun itself, but its effects. We shoot hundreds of photos during our short stay in Santorini, but we've chosen only 8 that tell the whole story. That's because each of the photos already tells its own tale. Thanks to well-chosen angles and expressive compositions, we're able to say more with fewer photos.